Hey guys, so if you're a new trader out there and you have $100 and you also have a good profitable strategy that you want to exploit, but you just don't have enough capital, then this video might be for you. And I'm going to show you a couple of accounts that you can open up today and start trading with just $100 of an initial investment of a fee. It's a one-time fee essentially. So we're going to be looking at my Forex funds as well as TraderSeed. And again, these are accounts based off of an instantly funded process, meaning that you don't have to go through the verification or the evaluation or challenges. You just get an account right away. You can start earning right from day one. And it's a popular sort of trend that's going on. Instant funding is becoming more and more popular just because you get funded right away and you can start earning right away. Now the only drawback to that is that the payouts, the splits, are not as much as they would be if you gone through the verification process. Whereas if you go through the verification and the challenge evaluation, you can get up to a 80% profit split. But there are some firms out there that are giving more of a profit split as you go along through levels, through their scaling up. So they do have some attractive scaling plans that are available today as well. So we're going to go through my Forex Funds Rapid account, and then there's two accounts that TraderSeed has, both around one at $100 and then one at $75 that you can get started with. And we'll just go through the pros and cons, what they have to offer, some of their methods and trading situations or conditions and everything. So yeah, you'll see. And you can feel free to check out the link below. It's an article that leads to this. I'm just going to be going through that. And you might be able to get some discounts, might be able to get some promo offers from there. So yeah, check that out, follow along with it, and yeah, keep going. So let's take a look at my Forex funds first. Again, rapid account that we're going to be looking at. And then TraderSeed here, you can see that they have two accounts there. Okay, so let's take a look. So you can see, so a little bit about the two. My Forex Funds has been around since July 2020. They've been registered in Ontario, Canada, and they provide, the traditional valuation-based accounts. They have actually quite a few accounts, different accounts based off of different capital needs and processes. Kind of like they have a lot of options for different styles of traders, different traders out there. And yeah, so they're a registered company just like TraderSeed is. TraderSeed has been founded in 2019, so it's a little bit older. So they're both new, relatively new, in fact. They've collaborated with FTMO. The relationship, they've kind of separated from them ever since, but they do kind of keep in touch. So in terms of what that means for you, not much really. It doesn't really change anything for you. They offer unlimited free restarts, and they have a scaling up process, whereas my Forex Funds is sort of flat or like fixed essentially. So some of the account details. So in terms of my Forex Funds, they have a rapid account, and the actual cost of it is $99. And you can see here, if you use this coupon code, you can get a $5% off the code, off of the price right there. The capital that they have to offer is $10,000. The leverage is 1 to 500. The platform that they use is MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, so you can pick between the two. The maximum drawdown is a fixed drawdown of 1,200 or 12%. So what that means essentially is that, let's say you start with a $10,000 account. Your drawdown would be 8,800. So if you get past 8,800 or reach that, then you're out. So if you go up to 11,000 the next day, that drawdown is still 8,800. So it stays there. So that's essentially what fixed means. It stays there, and you kind of buff up your sort of drawdown limit, essentially your maximum drawdown limit. The daily drawdown, on the other hand, is a floating drawdown. So it follows you along as you increase your capital. So let's say you move up to, let's say, that 11,000, right? So your drawdown would be from, say, 9,500 to that 10,500. So it would follow along with you, essentially, kind of like a trailing stop, really. So hope that makes sense there. The minimum trading days is 3 days per week with my Forex funds. The payout is 12% of the profits. So whatever the profits you make, there's no profit target or anything like that, but you just get paid 12% of the profits you make, and you can get paid either bi-weekly or monthly. So just keep that in mind. The available instruments that you can trade are Forex, metals, indices, and energies, as in oil, essentially, is what you can trade with my Forex funds. Now, TraderSeed, the capital that you would get is $100,000. The leverage is 1 to 100, and the actual cost of it is $100, is what you'd be paying. The platform available is MetaTrader 4. The maximum drawdown is also fixed, which is at 10%, meaning it would be $10,000 of that 100,000. And then the daily drawdown is floating, which would be 5%, which is at 5%. In other words, $5,000. And the profit target that you'd need to reach in order to go to the next level is 10%. So once you reach that 10%, you go to the next level, and then your capital would stay the same, but your profit payout would just be a little bit more. So once you pass the first level, your profit payout would be $100. So once you reach a 10%, you get $100. Once you pass the next level, you get 300, then 600, then 1,000. So it kind of increases as you go along. Now they also have the other account, which is their 30x Quest. This is a kind of like a little bit more of a somewhat aggressive style. You get paid a little bit more. The actual cost of it is $75. The leverage is 1 to 100. The platform is MetaTrader 4, and the profit target would vary depending on each level. So for level 1, your profit target would be 7%. For level 2, it would be 8%. Level 3, 9%. Level 4, 10%, and then 5, 11%. So once you reach those profit targets, you get a boost in capital. So first level will be 1,000, 100,000. Second level will be 200,000, then 300, then 400, then 500. So you get $100,000 increase for every time you reach the next level, which happens when you reach the profit target. Now the maximum drawdown for each level varies, and it's also fixed. So for level 1, it would be 12%. Then once you pass that, the next drawdown would be 11%, then 10, then 9, then 8. So it kind of goes down as you move up the ladder, essentially. And then the daily drawdown is a floating one, so same as my Forex funds, essentially. So level 1 would be 7%, then level 2, 6, level 3, 5, then 4, then 3. So it goes down as you move up, which is a little bit slightly on the stricter side, essentially. But if you can manage your risk level, which mainly is the big importance to these prop firms, is managing your risk. As long as you know how to manage your risk and you're within the risk limits, you're essentially going to be okay. And of course, as long as you have a profitable strategy, which is kind of why you're here in the first place, right? So yeah, then the payout once you reach those profit targets. So for the first level, once you pass that, you don't get a profit payout. But after that, you get $200, then $350, then $550, then $1150. So those are the payouts for TraderSeed. And as you can see here, it has a nice little table that you can go check out as well. And it shows you kind of like what the payouts will be. And it also shows a different one. So there are also other options if you're willing to spend a little bit more than say $100. And getting started is pretty easy and straightforward, as with most prop firms or anything else. Now there are a couple of other rules to keep in mind of that you might be wondering of. So with my Forex funds, hedging is allowed. There's no limits on lot sizes. Stop losses are not mandatory, and they allow for any style or any strategy of trading. In terms of EAs, expert advisors, or bots, those are allowed. But the inactivity, if your account is inactive for 30 days, it'll be terminated. And you can hold on to trades overnight, during the weekend, and during news events. That's allowed. With TraderSeed, there are no minimum trading days. Any style or strategy is allowed. EAs are allowed, and bots. You can actually trade copy from other accounts. So if you have another account, maybe like a brokerage account or another prop firm account, you're doing another funded challenge or something like that, you can copy those trades and do that, which is sort of, not a lot of prop firms allow that. So that's kind of cool. And the available instruments is Forex, crypto, commodities, and indices with TraderSeed. So it's a little bit more options. You can trade crypto, which is kind of cool. If you're a crypto trader, you might like this. And in terms of holding trades overnight or during the weekend and during the news, that's allowed as well. Now these guys do have some max lot sizes. So the maximum lot size you can go for Forex is 4 lots, for indices is 10 lots, Metals is 2 lots, oil 50, Bitcoin is 1, and Ethereum is 8. Those are just some of the common lots that you can lot sizes that you're allowed to trade up to. Now, in terms of reviews for both of them, because that's also important, you probably want to know what everyone else says about them. For my Forex funds, they've gotten some pretty good reviews, 9.4 out of 10 from Forex Broker Report. Scam Advisor, which kind of looks at how trustworthy the site itself is. It's got an 86 out of 100 trust score. 5 Best Proprietary Trading Firms says 4.7 out of 5. Trustpilot says 4.8 out of 5 based off 11,000 reviews. Forex Peace Army gives it a 1.7 out of 5 based on 38 reviews, so that's kind of interesting. TraderSeed, Traders Union, gives it an 8.9 out of 10. Forex Broker Report gives it a 9.3 out of 10, and then Trustpilot gives it a 4.8 out of 5 based off of 100 plus reviews. So that's TraderSeed's review. So both the prop firms have had good reviews. Actually, they're pretty reputable. They seem to be pretty reliable, and customers have been satisfied with them. Now, in terms of some additional information for my Forex funds, you're probably wondering about, okay, well, do they accept my country? Can I trade from my country? And the restricted countries are Afghanistan, Belarus, Central African Republic, Congo, which is Brazzaville, Congo, Kinshasa, hopefully I'm pronouncing these right, Eritrea, Iran, Iraq, Libya, Myanmar, North Korea, Palestinian territory, Russia, Syria, South Sudan, Yemen. Those are countries that are not allowed to be using, or that are restricted from using my Forex funds. They also have a Discord group, so if you want to use their Discord group, if you're into that, you can go ahead and check them out. They do have some prohibited trading activities, which is gap trading, latency arbitrage, long short arbitrage, reverse arbitrage, and opposite account trading, meaning it's kind of like I guess you can't hedge on one account, you can't trade on long on one account and then go short on another one. Kind of is the same, sort of the same as long short arbitrage. So those are some things to keep in mind. In terms of TraderSeed's additional information, the restricted countries are Afghanistan, Belarus, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Burundi, North Korea, Congo, Guinea, Haiti, Iran, Iraq, Lebanon, Libya, Mali, Myanmar, in Burma, Nicaragua, Russia, Serbia, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Venezuela, and Yemen. So kind of the same. Some differences though. And the trading accounts that they use is Axie Pro Raw Spread. If you're interested, you can go check them out and maybe open up a brokerage account with them if you'd like. And the thing is, you can only trade one account at a time. So I know with my Forex funds, you can open multiple accounts, whereas TraderSeed looks like it's only one account that you can open. And yeah, that's essentially it. So if you're thinking about going with either TraderSeed or my Forex funds, you can check out this article here for some recap on some information. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. If you have anything to add, I'd surely love to hear about it. And yeah, make sure you trade safely, trade with risk capital, capital that you are willing to risk and willing to accept losing. And yeah, I hope this helps. $100, you can get started with any of these guys, and yeah, have fun with it. Cheers.